Hello and welcome back to reading Batman and Joker fanfiction. This is the sequel to the original Batman and Joker fanfiction that I already wrote and read on here. I'm reading the sequel until I get to the end. I still have to finish it. I'm just reading to catch myself up. This is chapter 14 of the sequel. Hold on, I need to make myself small. Why is it not making me small? Okay, I was able to get myself small. So here we go. It starts out with normal point of view. It should be third person point of view. I'm just dumb. So here we go. Let's get into it. Later that night, Lucy had been all taken care of and had gone to sleep for school the next day. Meanwhile, Joker and Bruce were having a heated conversation downstairs in the living room.
Bats, you cannot leave again tonight. Do you realize what just happened today? You've been here when she took her first steps, said her first word, and rode her first bike. You gotta be here for this too. I'm also sick of you not being here for me either. You think this is what I wanted my life to be?
Joker crossed his arms angrily as he spoke.
Oh, leave to protect Gotham every night. You knew this about me from the beginning. I can easily come back early in the morning if I'm needed,
Bruce snapped.
Who's to say you'll come back again when you leave? Could be a night, a week, hell. Why not leave 20 years? It wouldn't make any difference to you because all you think about is your image.
Joker walked out into the kitchen, slamming the door after yelling too angry to even look at his boyfriend. Alfred walked downstairs at that moment. What is all this arguing about? If you get too loud, you could wake your daughter up.
It's fine, Al. Joker and I were just discussing some issues,
Bruce replied. Well, it doesn't sound fine. Must I put my foot down and have you both speak rationally to each other to solve the problem?
Al, we can.
No, Master Bruce, Alfred had cut him off. You two think differently, but you are in a relationship and raising a child, so something has to give. Neither one of you can continue to shrug things off or bottle up what you feel. Now go to your lover and fix it like a mature adult, or I'll whip you both into shape myself. My British accent just fleeting as I read.
Fine, Al. You don't have to be so parental.
Well, at times like this, I do. Bruce walked into the kitchen, finding Joker digging through the cabinets looking for alcohol to drink away his feelings.
Joker, just stop, okay?
Bruce took his hands and looked him in the eyes.
Joker, we need to talk calmly about this.
I didn't even put the letter L in the word talk. I messed up, that's my bad. Joker pushed him away.
Everything was already said out there, so just effing leave like you always do. I can't just walk away, Joker. For one thing, Alfred is starting to get upset about everything, and for another thing, I don't feel right about causing you to feel this way. We either have to find a middle ground for us, or we have to...
Bruce paused.
Have to what?
Joker had concern in his eyes.
We would have to break up. We are not effing breaking up. Don't you dare make this any more hell for me.
Joker was furious.
I'm not saying we are, but clearly if we don't do something right here right now, then breaking up would be the only other solution. I mean, what do you want from me? I just want my boyfriend back.
Joker paused for a second to think of what he wanted to say.
I want you, my boyfriend, here with me for longer than just a few hours. I want you to be the better than me. I want you to be better.
Oh my gosh. I'm reading it wrong.
I want you to be the better than me father for Lucy, like when she was a baby. Sometimes I want my old life back. The life before we were us, but still us. Sometimes I miss being the clown prince of crime. and I miss how everything I did was so bad, and I know I have done some pretty effed up things, but I miss doing all the effed up things because they were all for you, to get your attention. You were all I ever cared about, and I gave myself up, everything that made me, me, just for the chance we would have the great relationship together I imagine. But while I dropped my whole life for you, my whole life, you can't even take one night off for me or anyone.
When Joker was finished with his speech, he had tears in his eyes, but wouldn't let himself cry. Bruce walked over to hug him, but Joker just shoved him aside.
What's one thing I could do right now to make you feel better? Anything at all, just tell me and I'll do it.
Bruce truly wanted to make him feel better.
Take a week off from being Batman. Only be here with me, Lucy, and the butler.
Bruce sighed and thought for a minute.
Fine, I'll stop being Batman for a week, but only a week. And you have to get someone to cover you at Wayne Enterprises. I mean it. No work at all for you for the whole week. Fine, I'll have Lucius cover me with my company.
Joker hugged him tightly, not wanting to let go.
Thank you.
Bruce hugged him back, holding him close, knowing his decision was hard to make, but it was the right one. That's cute. I do have, actually, there was a few more comments on this chapter than my other ones have had. I'm going to try to do those quickly right here, just so maybe I don't have to make a separate video. These were the first ones. It says, I love you, Alfredo sauce. Slay, Alfred, slay. Get it, Alfred. You go, Alfred. People love Alfred. Alfred, he's not be taking no bullshit. Like, no, or bull crap. I shouldn't say that. But he's not to be effed with. Alfred stands on business. And then there's these ones. Bro, what? Me, in parentheses, slap Bruce across the face. What the F did you just say? Alfred slaps his son across the face. That's not the son I raised you to be. Dick slaps Batman across the face. Here's payback for slapping me in the face. Would start as Robin. Lucy kicks Bruce in the balls. You big meanie, how dare you hurt my daddy, JoJo. I just like that comment right there. That is so funny. They just thought it all out in their head. Like, man, we need to like get him for this. The last one just says, what? And then these were the very last comments for this chapter. This is chapter 14, by the way. Did I ever even say that in the beginning? I can't remember because like my intros suck. But these were like the last two comments, and it says, he kind of has a point. Joker left everything behind for Bats, yet he continues to live his life he wants and isn't even home majority of the time. So Batsy, you better fix this. Me slaps Batman 20 times across the face. Such an ungrateful, I can't say that. I want to say mustard, you are. I just think that's so funny. They just keep coming at Batman, slapping him in the face. Like, that is, I'm picturing it in my head and it's funny. But yeah, this is all chapter 14. These were all the comments. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. I'll be reading chapter 15 next, probably tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.